Alright guys, so we're back and thanks for watching another video. We look the same except Lauren's got that funny hat on.
It's not funny.
Okay, yeah, it's not funny. But this video we're going to talk about how we plan our little, I guess you can call it a 2 or 3 year plan to increase our income. Aside from me trying to build these businesses and that Oren is going to finish his degree. Also as a way of updating, we've decided not to go with the loan. We really appreciate, shout out to Budget Girl and another commenter who just told us that it wasn't a good idea, and we knew that. We just, I don't know.
I knew that. I said it in the video. You can quote me. You can look back.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it wasn't a good idea, but I guess I was just trying to find a way out. And I feel like the key is to increase our income, which obviously it is. Because the income that we're at now, there's no way we can pay off all that stuff. So anyways, let's get into it. To increase our income, we are going to cash flow Oren's schooling. In fact, Oren, do you want to tell a story that you already have an associate's?
So I have an associate's degree in education, and basically I want to get a bachelor's in education because that's required. An educator has to go to school for 4 years, how to get in order to be, and also get certified. So I need another 2 more years, to do that.
So he
at least another 2 more years, because I'm going to school in the same state that I graduated from, and it's all within the same system of colleges, so everything should transfer rather decently,
Right. However, that's kind of what I want to talk about, or want to share with you guys, is that it's not going to take 2 years. Kind of how we worked it out, it'll be 1.5 years.
All right. Alina is basically talking about, and anybody knows this, I'm assuming, if you go to school in the summer as well as the, fall and spring semesters, of course, you're going to finish sooner. So that's the plan that we've come up with.
Right, 5 semesters. And that last semester is just student teaching. So technically 4 semesters, and then, 4 months of going to school every day. And, that's it. So we plan on cash flowing that, and how we plan on doing it is this first summer, because we are working very hard for Oren to start in May, as soon as possible so we can get that degree. And I say we because, but we'll start in May. We'll use some of our tax money to pay for 14 credits of classes, and he'll be able to do that because we're already sort of in the school system, so we'll get paid during that time, and then we can also work an additional job, if needed. But he'll have that flexible schedule to be able to do that. And then the next semester, fall, and then that following semester, spring, since he'll be working, we're going to scale it back to 12 hours, which is still full-time. It'll still give us good momentum. And how we plan on paying for that is cash flowing, of course, since we're not going to do loans. Oh, in addition, like a big thing too, are grants and scholarships. There's this one particular grant that we're looking at, and we really think that Oren can get it.
The Teach grant. Might as well talk about that if we're talking about my career goal.
Yeah, the Teach grant. So basically, they give you money, and in return, in exchange for time in the school system, like you have to be teaching in so many years in like a high need.
Yeah, you have to dedicate yourself to that, or it'll turn into a loan.
Yeah. With
the interest it would have accrued since the day that you received your grant.
Right.
And let's tell them what cash flow means.
Okay. And just FYI, we've already kind of sat down and talked with some financial people at the college, and got some good information. All right, cash flow.
All right. Cash flow is basically you're saving up. While you're going to school a semester, or while you're doing something, you are, saving up for, what's coming ahead. It's basically just saving up.
Yeah.
Saving up, paying for it. Right now, or while I'm going to school in the summer, we're going to be saving up for me to to go, or as much as we can, along with loan scholarships, for me to go to school in the fall. And
No loans. You said loans and scholarships.
I mean, with scholarships. And, you know, for the spring semester, while I'm in school, we will save up as much as we can, along with scholarships, to go to school in the spring. You know, that's basically what it is, saving up.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are already familiar with that, but maybe not the term, but that's what it is. And the fact that we're going to jump ahead, like a jump start from summer, we'll have all summer to get ready for August, which may seem really short because summer is the shortest semester. However, that takes us to the next point of how we plan on paying for school and increasing our income. I am looking for another job, and I'm still working the current job I have now, but I'm looking for how we've crunched the numbers. I need a 30K job at the very least. More is better, of course. And if I can do that, then we will live off of the income that we have right now and save up all that extra income from this new job and put it towards cash flowing for school. And the reason why this is important is because we feel like this field will offer more stability and offer definitely more income. I mean, that's the biggest thing. We feel like we need a sure way for us to make more money. And we feel like, you know, with your bachelor's and, you know, becoming a teacher, you know, Oren will definitely get an increase in income. And for me, I already have my bachelor's, so I'm sort of, I guess, marketable. The decision at first was for me to get my master's, but just to kind of, I guess, put our efforts to where it's most needed, then we decided for Oren to finish his bachelor's. And for me, you know, I still have these businesses I'm working on, and, you know, if necessarily I have that bachelor's and a totally different career that I could, you know, kind of fall back on. So if I get a 30K job, then, and that's by May. By May, I need to have that so that we can start saving May, June, July for him to go in August if he does not get that grant in time. We are really planning for him to, not really planning for it, because if not, we just want cash flow, but we are really hoping that he gets that. So a timeline. If he takes 14 credits in summer, 12 credits in fall and spring, and then the next summer he takes 9, and then fall 2016, which starts August 2016, he takes 12, which would be his student teaching. He could be working by January 2017. Working as a teacher and, you know, making that income increase. And that would really help out with our debt. And it's just, we're really excited about the opportunity. I know that, you know, for a lot of people that may not be a huge thing, but for us it is, considering where we're at right now. So just kind of want to share that with you guys. We're really excited about this plan. We're hoping that it works. It is going to take some time, 1.5 years. And if you saw the other video, our debt will increase. If we don't do anything as we've been doing now, our debt will increase by $10,000 in a year. However, we feel like, you know, because instead of cash flowing, we could have been applying that to debt. And that's something that we thought about and we kind of went back and forth about. But we feel like this was a more long-lasting investment in, like, education, so that we can, you know, yeah. Do you not agree? I'm sorry.
I mean, I do agree. I agree. It is a better long-term investment. It'll promote stability and all that good stuff. Yeah. I mean, I agree. The issue comes with the fact that it's something that will happen later. You know, it's something that will happen 1.5 years from now. And truth be told, with enough persistence, one could find a job that pays the same amount as an educator. Of course, the educator's job grows every year. I mean, their salary grows every year. But, you know, the fact remains that it is 1.5 years, and that is still going to be a 10K thing rolling over. within a year,
Yeah.
and I guess possibly 5K rolling over in that half a year.
Yeah,
we
it's like 4
calculate.
months. It's not exactly half, but
So, I mean, it's doable, and it's something that once we do get that degree, then it'll be, it'll be something to be reckoned with, and we can actually use it
right.
towards everything. But just in case, we are looking at other things as well. But the education thing is the education plan. It does work, and it will work. And look forward to just moving forward with that.
Yeah, I mean that's what we're kind of really working for right now. I mean, we've recognized, like you were saying, that we can be putting that energy into finding a job that pays the same as educator. However, we kind of did like a pros and cons, and what's kind of attractive about that field is that that it does increase, and the fact that if we were to move, I mean, we could find a job. I mean, there are, or he could anyway, and still won't have to depend on my salary so much. Even though I plan on, trying to work and continue to help out, but he could pretty much find a job. And I say that kind of skittishly because I know it's hard in some areas for some people, but there are schools all around, and I just feel like it's more of a stable field. In addition, I mean, who can argue with weekends off, summers off? I hate to say that, but we have both worked jobs where we work 8 10 hours. Like they tell you sometimes when you can go home. We work jobs that were dangerous, work jobs overnight, and on weekends, holidays, and quite frankly, I just I don't want that. So I mean, I know I don't want that. I mean, I guess like that's just kind of a choice or a preference that we have. So this video is getting long. Are we done?
We're done.
Okay. All right. So feel free to comment if you have any ideas for this plan, how to make it better. If you see something that we don't see, feel free. Talk to you guys later.